Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the game number 16 match between Chicago players and SKOKIE Raiders. This is a very important game for SKOKIE Raiders. If they win, they will be sitting on point 20, where Midwest Stars have already scored a win yesterday and are sitting on 20 points. Chicago players don't have anything to lose. Uh, if they win in this game, it will definitely upset uh, the other three teams' chances. Skokie Raiders won the toss and decided to bat. We have Shri Kajuluri on the crease right now with Kamran Sayed. Viren bowling his second over. This is the squad for Skokie Raiders. They are going with a full power pack at this point. They have Kamran Sayed, Kajuluri, Shri, Sohail Patel, Ayaz Patel, Javed Patel, Prithvish Patel, the all-rounder, Ahmedullah, DJ, Ranadeep, Aleti, Rohan Patel, and Abdullah Khan. Shri cutting it over the point region for a single. Kamran Sayed was interested for the second, but there was no second. We also have the squad for Chicago players. This is the team that they have selected for today. Viren to Kamran Sayed. Very good outswing delivery. Kami trying to tap it for a single. Well fielded by the point fielder. Full toss, but it was bowled slower. Kamran Sayed not able to capitalize on it. We have Hassan Dastagir joining us in our commentary today. Well bowled right in the stumps. Kamran Sayed only able to managing to defend it safely. Last ball of second over of Ryan. Charlie giving him some last moment advice. Push down the covers for a single. That's the end of the over. The 3 overs completed. Score is 11 for no loss. So this is how the points table look after 15 games of cricket on the inaugural American T20 trophy. Midwest Stars sitting on top with 20 points. Barrington Cricket Club played 8 games, sitting on 16 points with a very healthy net run rate. Skokie Raiders playing their 8th game today. They're already on 16 points. A win here would definitely put them on the second point, or maybe first, depending upon the run rate. Chicago players, as I mentioned, they don't have nothing to lose. If they win this match, will definitely upset number 1, number 2, and number 3 team. That's a good catch by, I think it's Daira Mistry. Neil picking up, putting a short ball. To Kamran Sayed. It hurried onto him. Kamran Sayed unable to clear the fielder who was right next to the leg umpire, ending up giving him a simple catch. Kamran Sayed unable to only able to score 7 out of 13 balls with 1-6 with a strike rate of 53 today. And the new batsman coming in is Sohail Patel. Yep, that is Sohail Patel who has come in at 1 down.
Guys, Neil Patel to Shiri. No run. Pretty good start so far for Chicago players in the fourth over, not giving too many runs away and restricting the opposition team's SKOKIE Raiders to only 30 runs and got a early wicket as well. And that's going to be given wide. Neil Patel saw an opportunity. She was leaving his wicket. He was trying to go wider, but in the process gave a wide. Pretty beautiful night here in Hanover Park. As you can see, the leaves on the trees kind of moving around, so it's pretty breezy and comfortable tonight. And Shiri charging here. That ball goes all the way to the boundary for 4. It was a predetermined shot. Shiri at this point probably thought that it's time for me to take charge of the game, as there were not many runs on the board, so there we go. Nicely tucked away, but no run again. I see Abhinay wearing a 999 shirt. Seems like a pretty popular number nowadays. A lot of players are using it. I think came down from Chris Gale. Again charging. This time made a Yorker for himself. He would have comfortably played it if it stayed in his wicket, but decided to take a charge and missed it in the process. So Skokie Raiders, 4 overs, only 18 runs on the board with just 4.5 run rate. That's a pretty impressive start, actually, I would say, for Chicago players. Because as we know in T20 format, the first 6 overs, we have power play, we have fielding restrictions, and Skokie Raiders couldn't take advantage of that unless they do so in the last 2 overs. But still, it's pretty early to say. We had some rain earlier, so it made conditions a little bit difficult, I guess, for batting. The ball is moving in the air a bit. Viren has bowled pretty tight here. Only given 4 runs so far, and that's his start of his 3rd over. So very, very impressive start from him. Again, restricted Sohail Patel. We're in to Sohail Patel again. Off his legs. Couldn't really time the ball here. Gonna wait for a single. Sohail Patel this time charging the ball. Got a boundary. Pretty decent shot, actually. The ball was kind of fuller length. Took advantage of that. Kind of surprising that the outfield is still pretty fast even after that rain we got earlier. But it got sunny afterwards, so might not be as bad. It's actually a perfect weather for cricket, to be honest with you. That's gonna be a wide. That's way down the leg. He's got only 2 balls left in this over. It's given only 4 runs. Again, pretty tight over so far. Don't want to give wides away and extras. Pretty nice, decent ball again. Kind of Yorker length all the way on the offside. Sohail Patel is trying to angle the bat, but straight to the fielder. No runs. Sohail Patel charging again, totally missed the ball. And even it misses the keeper, so it's going to be a single, an extra actually, a bye given by the umpire. Shouldn't have been any run, but. So another pretty tight over from Viren, only 9 has given off his 3 overs. That's pretty impressive start actually from the youngster. And we have seen some very good numbers yesterday. But this is, again, another impressive spell by the youngster. And that's another wicket down of Shri. Neil Patel got his second wicket. So Skokie Raiders losing their second wicket. End of power play. 28 runs, 6 overs for the loss of 2 wickets. Not an impressive start by Skokie Raiders at this point. And like I said, conditions are not that easy to play, so it'll be interesting what kind of total Skokie Raiders can put on the board. It's kind of surprising. Viren is doing his 4th over. They didn't save any of his overs. Again, pretty full delivery, only for a single. So that guy's pretty consistent on his line and length. Hasn't given any. I think it was only one loose ball that he gave away, which was put off for a boundary. Otherwise, pretty solid start from the youngster. Well, that's a full toss. Still couldn't get hold of it all the way, so it's going to be another single. Got lucky there, Varun. Another low full toss. He's trying to go fuller again, but couldn't get hold of it. But sometimes the lower full tosses are the ones which really works for the bowling side. Oh, another nice delivery. Varun really has bowled amazingly good here, and even on his 4th over, he has he's put off for only 3 runs so far on the 4th ball. That's flicked away from his legs. That will go for a boundary. That was actually a pretty bad delivery off the legs. And as you can see here in the replay, couldn't get hold of his line. fuller towards the legs. Put away for 4. And Prithvish has no issues just flicking the ball off his legs to the for 4. Another low full toss. That's gonna be a single. That's send off Vern's 4 over spell has given only 17 runs. Didn't get any wicket, but that really doesn't matter because he's been super economical. So Chicago players attacking from the front. They're not holding anything back at this point. Neil Patel is again back into attack. So Neil Patel doing his 4th over. Still 3 balls left. Oh, that's literally lift away, I think, all the way for a 6. That ball just rolled out of the ground without a problem. It was a full toss. And Prithvish was all the way on top of it. He really picked it up really quickly. He moved, as you see, off his stumps. Saw the ball coming right on his legs and just lift his bat. Put it away for a pretty comfortable 6. So pretty impressive start from Prithvish so far. He's on over a 200 strike rate. He scored 15 off 7 balls. And 10 runs off this over so far. Oh, that's a drop. That's nice try by Kevin. Could have been a great catch if he could have hold on to it, but nevertheless, pretty good fielding. Restricting the batsmen for a single. I think Prithvish got carried away with his That's better line, better length from Neil. That's gonna be end of his spell. He actually done all his 4 overs too. So given 28 runs and got 2 good wickets. So both attacking bowlers have done all their quotas. They are done actually. They have done 8 overs, 4 overs each. Neil Patel was little on the expensive side, given at 28 runs, but got 2 wickets with this average of 7. Whereas Varun Patel didn't get any wicket, but he was super economical, just restricting to 4.25 run rate, and that's amazing for a T20 stat. Here we go. Kamran Syed on top. Couldn't really time the ball today. Scored 7 of 13 balls, whereas Shri scored 10 of 14. And Pritish seems like to be going pretty well here. Sohail Patel still need to find his groove. He's still struggling on the wicket, trying to time the ball. So Kevin now has brought into attack. That's a decent. Put away for a single. Kevin to Sohail Patel this time. Again, that feels like it was a catch. Missed by being in behind the wickets. But it was a pretty thick edge off his bat. The ball was moving pretty fast. Could have been a great catch if he can hold on to it, but the ball kind of rise too much. So good delivery by Kevin. Nice wristy ball. Oh, that's a wide ball. Put it away. Could have been a great catch. Very nice effort on the boundary. The ball was flying away, and pretty nice effort at the end. It was almost a wide ball actually. He picked it up pretty good. Kevin again to Prithvish. Oh, that's a nice delivery again, restricting him. And he acknowledged the youngsters. Good delivery by shaking his head. A little shorter on this side, and he pulled it away for a boundary. That's another 4 runs. Little shorter stuff from the youngster Kevin, and Pritish Patel being in a good form just pulled it away for a boundary. So runs coming off pretty easily. He's still batting on over 200 strike rate, almost actually at 200, just a little over 200 I guess. Beautiful night here at Hanover Park, guys. Sohail Patel still struggling. It was a low full toss, but still couldn't manage to get that ball out of the park. He still couldn't get to time the ball pretty good. Been in there for a while now. Scored 10 runs off 15 deliveries, which is about a strike rate of about 660, which is from a T20 performance stuff is not up to par. And Charlie coming in. Ball offside the off stump. Prithvish was trying to loft the ball but couldn't really, was unable to touch the ball. So dot ball there. Good start for Chirag Patel, aka Charlie. So another single. Sohail Patel this time dragging the ball and offside delivery to the legs. Like I said, he still couldn't time the ball very well. I think at this time he should just rotate the strike and give Prithish an opportunity to score runs, because he's hitting the ball pretty cleanly here. And that's been given wide. So another run to the scoreboard. Skokie Raiders now 63. Oh, it's a slower delivery. He just let that ball fly in the air. And no runs on this occasion. Last ball for Charlie. Another bowling on the off stump. And that's end of the 10th over, so we are halfway through on the first inning. Skokie Raiders about 63 off 10 overs with the loss of 2 wickets. It's still a pretty slow start, I would say, but nevertheless, I see Prithvish Patel in a pretty good nick here. So we might see some fireworks on the later innings. Chirag Patel did only 1 over, pretty economical so far, given only 4 runs. Kevin, on the other hand, has given 12, and he's about to commence his second over.
And that was an excellent shot for a 6 towards deep mid wicket, way outside the boundary line. Kevin has already had an expensive over so far, and this is his second over. Lights. Sohail stepping in and hitting a good shot right over square leg. Very close to the fielder, but could not get his hands on it. And that's again another 6, so that's 2 sixes conceded already in 2 balls. Sohail seems to have picked up Kevin's length and line pretty quick within an over, and now he's trying to go all out. straight over the bowler and crosses the boundary line for a 4. Jay and Viren both on the boundary, long on and long off. Still couldn't cut it off. Tries to pull the ball again, but slower than he expected. Gets it to behind a square for a single. Sohail is at 28 of 20 balls. Prithvish batting at 28 of 17. And defense, the ball on to covers towards Charlie. And pulls that ball again towards deep square, only for a single. And that will be the end of the over. That is a pretty expensive over for Chicago players. If you're joining us now, Skokie Raiders are 81 for 2 at 11 overs done. Sohail is batting at 28 and Prithvish at 29. Another 6 coming off of the bat of Prithvish. Towards deep covers. Oh, that was a really good ball. I think Charlie already noticed that Prithvish had started moving towards his off stump. Taps it for a single. Excellent running between the wickets by both the batsmen. Steps into the ball and hits it over deep covers for a single. Charlie tried to bowl that outside of his reach but could not. Prithvish taps it again for another single. And this is great batting. This is really great batting that you see between both these batsmen, Sohail and Prithvish. Both of them trying to get as many singles as possible and only trying to hit all the loose balls. Although Sohail is a little aggressive at this time, which is how it should be in T20. Still scoring singles of every ball does put the bowler under a lot of pressure. Chirag completes his two overs, which is not a very expensive over, I should say. It is expensive at 10 runs. Let's see who Manan decides to bowl next. And Dhairya is gonna come into ball. That was like a walk in a park. Sohail just stepping out, but getting right back in. Abhinay appealing for a stump out, but umpire not interested. Picks it up right outside the 30-yard circle. Well, actually, it did land inside the 30-yard circle. Two fielders, Charlie and Manan, both trying to get their hands on it. But I think neither one of them called and fell right between them. And Prithvish hits it deep towards cow corner. Gets a single for it. Viren the fielder. Sohail trying to be aggressive and stepping out to Dhairya. Dhairya being really smart and trying to bowl it outside his reach. Sohail was quick enough to get back in. Smacks the ball for a single towards Manan. What a catch. What a catch that was. Straight into Chirag's hands. Skokie Raiders lose. Prithvish 38 runs of 24 balls. Sohail still holding strong at 32 for 25 balls. Ayaz is the next batsman in. Cuts it square for no runs. And Dhairya concludes his over. Pretty good over. 4 runs, 1 wicket.
Good evening, viewers. This is Abdul who's joined. Um, it looks like just now Daria has completed his over, which was a good over. He got a breakthrough. 1 wicket has been taken out. It looks like now Charlie is going to kind of take over. He's going to be his. He's been bowling pretty good, decently. Nice shot by Sohel. That's 1 run. Charlie has kind of pitched it up in a good line, so he's not giving any room for Sohel to swing his bat. Once again, it's a very good line. It's a very good ball by Charlie without going any room. As swing the bat, looks like the cover he drops. There was a chance, got missed. It's a good effort in the covers. Ayaz tried to clear the boundary, but it couldn't. This looks like a nice shot. It's taken in the deep by that's a good bowling by Charlie, and so he'll try to clear the boundary, the long on, but it's a good catch at the end. So it's 97 for 4. It's 13.4 overs. Still, Skokie is struggling. Not a big score. The amount of overs has been bowled. It's a breezy weather conditions over here, a little cooler, in Hanover Park Ground in Chicago. So the new batsman who is walking in. So it's Adil Ahmedullah who is walking in, replacing Sohel. So he has a good striking. So the viewers who are joining late all over the world, it's Skokie Riders on 97 for 4, 13.4 overs. At a run rate of 7.10. Looks like Chirag is doing good. So far he has 2 more balls. This over his line has been pretty good. We need to see what he's going to do for the rest of his 2 balls left. Once again, it was a very good line ball, and the length that he bowls, Charlie is doing really good so far. This was the last ball, and he again well content and just single run so far, and not much room for Ahmadullah to swing his bat. He was able to just get one run out of that. So it was a good over from Charlie. So 14 overs have been completed. Daria is going to be back. He has a very successful over. Last over was really good. He got a breakthrough. So from this end, it looks like he may be getting some help with the wind. So it's going to get a little difficult for the batsman to kind of go big on him. The Sayers want to make sure the field is correctly set. He's arranging the field pretty the way he bowls towards the long on and long off. So there you again. Once again a good line, but he was head towards the covers or the point area. Good running between the wickets. This was a very quick runs. Really good running between the wickets between Ahmadullah and Ayaz. That's a good running between the wickets. There he is. Oh, very good ball. Very good ball. He's kind of keeping his line towards the off stump area. It was a swing and a miss. Once again, it's a chance. It's taken. Very tight. From the area, it was a good line, making the batsman restrict not to swing his bat. So Chirag, as Ahmadullah is gone, he was trying to hit big on the covers, but couldn't clear. The infield has been taken cleanly. So Ahmadullah has been walking off. He just were able to make 3 out of 5 with this run rate for 60. The new batsman is in. So Rohan Patel is the new batsman. Again, Dharia is looking really good with his second over. Rohan Patel is on the non-striking end. So Dharia is looking very dangerous. So far, he bowled 3 balls. Again, the replay, as you can see, no room to swing the arms for Ahmadullah. Was a good catch in the infield. Dharia wants to make sure his field is right. Flighted ball. Again, hit towards the cover. It was a nice shot. 4 runs. It was a nice shot by Ayaz. Hit towards the infield. It could have been quick run, but dangerous. Direct hit would have been possible of run out. There was high chances of run out if it was a direct hit. Again, good bowling by Dharia. He's not giving any room at all. It's a swing. Can it be taken? Oh, what a catch! That is an excellent catch. I want to make sure if it was cleanly taken. Again, the umpire wants to make sure that it is taken cleanly. Um, they want to confirm it didn't touch the boundary rope. What a catch that is. It was a really good catch taken in the deep. Gestures in the field. Daria is really excited about that great catch. It wasn't a bad shot, but at the end, the fielding was really good. Amazing catch that was in the deep. Still, Skokie Riders 105 for 6, 15 overs. The run rate is still 7, which is they need to really look into that and probably try to score some good runs. At the moment, they're struggling. The new batsman is walking in, who is going to be joining. Abdullah is the new batsman who has joined Ayaz. Again, a good fill can change this thing. What a great catch that was. It was lovely to watch that catch. Skokie Riders, so far Kamran Sayed 13 for 7, and Sri, he played 14 and he was able to score 10 runs. Sohail Patel 27 for 33, and Prithvi Shah was looking very promising but couldn't stay for longer, 38. Charlie continue, good ball in the Yorker length, not giving any room. Oh, that was a faster delivery outside the off stump. It missed everyone. Keeper missed up also. It was a very quicker one. Wow. And batsmen were able to make a quick run. Flighted delivery. Good one. No runs on the delivery. Again, flighted. It was on the leg side. Flicked. It was a quick run. It looks like it went all the way to the boundary. So it was a very nice shot by Ayaz. Flicking. Charlie missed his line, leg ball. Again, flighted ball. Just drove for a single. Kevin from the deep. Last ball of the over for Charlie. That's a good line. Again, no run on that ball. That was a good over from Charlie. Chicago players. Again, Viran Patel, what a good bowling card you can see. 4 overs, 17 runs. Neil Patel, 4 overs, 28 runs. And the opening spell was really excellent and Skokie riders were struggling with the bat. It's not a good partnership. The area is back. This is third over. 11 for 3. What the figures he has. Ayaz is facing. Oh, this a great shot towards the commentary. It's a 6. That was nicely swung. It's a difficult bowler to hit out of the park, but Ayaz, he did really good. He timed the ball nicely all the way for 6. So first ball of the third over from the area went for 6. Second ball of the over, wide-ish. It would have keeper missed the ball. It's not a good cap. It was a quicker one on the leg. Ayaz tried to hit him. Single run taken. Again, a hit towards the mid wicket. The fielder was trying. Good effort there by the deep, but it was very difficult chance. He was trying to make that catch. Abdullah, tight line for Abdullah. He was drove but no runs at all. As technical difficulties, we usually see the fielders walking towards the screen area. Over here we have some difficulties with the lights of the cars parked. Oh, swing and a miss. It was a good ball, good line and length from the area. 3 overs done. Skokie Riders 120 for 6. 17 overs are gone. Still the run rate is 706. Abdullah is on 2 with consuming 6 balls. Ayaz is on 18, consuming 11 balls. So far, Ayaz is looking a little aggressive, but again, Chicago players are bowling some really good deliveries, keeping up their line. Their bowlers are doing really good job, as well as they're getting some good support from the fielders, especially in the deep. Few excellent catches. Manan is on the bowling. That's a shot again, and the covers. Good running between the wickets. Kevin from the deep has to cover a good ground. From the point to the deep point area. It's a good ball from Manan. It looks like Abdullah is struggling with his timings. He's swinging the bat, but he cannot connect the ball. Again, swing and a miss. It's a full length ball. Well bowled outside of the off stump. He's making the batsman guess. This time he was able to connect it, but just for a single. Good. Ayaz kind of hit him on the long on side for a single. Ayaz is looking more aggressive, but the line that Manan is bowling is not giving any room for bigger ones. This was a lower full toss, but again they couldn't make much out of it. It's just a single. So 18 overs are completed with 126 for 6. Skokie Riders with the run rate of 7. Ayaz 13-22. And then Abdullah is 10 for 4. Skokie Riders group again. Kamran Syed went cheaply on 7. Shri went for 10. Sohail was looking a little better, 33. And Prithvish was very promising, but he's been out for 38. Ayaz is still on, not out, playing Abdullah, who was able to just score 3 runs. Rohan for a duck. Abdullah Khan is still not out. Daharia, good ball again, not without any room, and Abdullah is struggling. He's really wants to. His swung this time. It could be no man's land. Safely landed. Single taken. So Ayaz now. Ayaz tried to hook him. He pulled actually to the mid wicket. Just one single run. That was an unnecessary second run. Good fielding and a good throw. Again, it's a good teamwork. Run out. As you can see, there was no second run over there. Again, Daharia is putting a lot of pressure on the batsmen, making them to do the things that they want to take second run, where it was not a second run out there. Again, overall, it's a good fielding and a good collect by the bowler. A new batsman is walking in. So we have Skokie Riders 128 for 7, 18.3 overs. So new batsman walk in. Randeep is on the non-striking end. Ayaz is still strike. What can he do for the area now? Again, swing towards the mid wicket. They are going for a second run again. This time they were able to make it complete 2 runs successfully without any damage. The area to Ayaz again. The fielder couldn't see the ball, as sometimes in this night games the ball disappears in the lights, so he couldn't see the ball. And it's a 4 runs. Again, it's a good shot. Ayaz is trying to make most out of it. Where the area wants, he couldn't. The ball got disappears. I feel he couldn't see the ball. In the end, it's a 4 run. So for the area, 23 for 27, and his last ball of the 4th over. A well flighted ball, just a single. What a spell the area has. It's a good bowling from him. Again, all the bowlers are doing really good. Viren Patel 4 for 17, Niran Patel 28 for 2, Kevin Phillips little bit expensive, but Chirag Patel again 4 for 23 and he got 1, and therein he bowled 4, 28 for 3. He's been excellent. So now it's Manan, Skokie Riders, Ayaz is still there, and Randeep without any score yet. Ayaz Patel with the 17 for 30. He's looking aggressive. Manan to Ayaz. Swing and a miss. Good line outside of the off stump. So the batting team is feeling the pressure, Skokie Riders, as they are not able to score much. It's the second ball of Manan. It's in the air. Fielder underneath it, dropped. It's 2 runs taken. Couldn't complete. He didn't drag his bat. Ayaz casually taking the second run. Keeper was quick. Without much timing in that shot. Fielder underneath it. Dropped the catch. The area, but the follow-up and the backup was good. The keeper picked up and they run out. Good presence of mind by the fielding team, Chicago players, as they had the backup fielder who picked up the ball and throwed it before they complete the second run, and it was run out. A new batsman walking in. Dhananjay, in this pressure circumstances, he just have 4 balls to face. Manan is his second over. It's again in the air. 3 fielders trying to catch that ball. At the end, Manan was able to take it. It's a slower ball. And he follow up. And he took his catch in his bowling. And there would have been a collision, luckily. The batsman is walking out without any score. So 136 for 9, 19.3 overs. Manan is doing really good in the tail-ender batsman. He's knocking them down, making them play in the air with his tight line. Next batsman walking in is Javed. Really good bowling by Manan this last over. Again, swing and in the air. Three fielders are hitting, trying to catch that ball. Dropped. Poor throw. Extra runs. It's unnecessary throw. The batsman is making most out of it by taking quick runs. Manan is bowling really good. It's a breezy. Wow, that is looking a good shot. It's a six. What a nice shot that was. That was a very nice shot on the deep third man area. Last ball. One more again. Good shot, good looking shot. The batsman running quick. 2 runs has been taken quickly. They're going for third one. It could be out. Missed it. They're going for fourth. The fielder missed it and they made it 4 runs. What a good running it was. There was a really good running between the wickets by the batsman Javed and Randeep. They really run hard, and there was a poor fielding in the deep and a poor throw altogether, but they were able to make 4 quick runs. Running between the wickets was excellent between these two batsmen, so it ended up with 149 for 9, 20 overs. Skokie Riders, it's a good, not really a high score, but until unless this weather condition can help them out. So we'll be rejoining again back when Chicago players batting is going to resume. So the bull. So again, we will be back in 15 minutes for Chicago players batting. So it's an inning break.
Italian Express is a proud sponsor of the Chicago Players. Use promo code SUMMER15 to order delicious menu items that are sure to satisfy any craving.
Best batsmen never stop improving. That's why I use Stance Beam to improve my game every day. Now it's your turn to use Stance Beam Striker and take your game to the next level.
Italian Express is a proud sponsor of the Chicago Players. Use promo code SUMMER15 to order delicious menu items that are sure to satisfy any craving.
Best batsmen never stop improving. That's why I use Stance Beam to improve my game every day. Now it's your turn to use Stance Beam Striker and take your game to the next level.
Welcome back, everybody. Chicago players starting off with Monit and Josh at the crease. Javed comes in with a good in swinger, and Monit pushes this towards the onside for a single. Brings Josh on strike. Sri asking his fielders to move around for Josh. Hits him on top of the pads. Umpire not interested in the appeal. Deflects, and the batsman gets a single. And that's a nice shot. Picked it up right over the batsman. Oh, sorry, bowler for a four. Beautiful ball. Flicked it towards square leg just for a single. That was a really good ball. Yorker length, right at the feet of the batsman. Monit was quick to pick it up. Going down the leg, hits the batsman on the pad. Sri running behind the ball, and Josh manages to get two. Good over by Javed. 7 conceded. Oh, 9 conceded, sorry. Monit is on 6, Josh on 1 of 2 balls. So if you're just joining us, Chicago players need 150 to win. Monit and Josh opening for Chicago players today. Current run rate is at 9 runs per over, and the required is only 7.42. Ranadeep Aleti coming into bowl in the second over for Skokie Raiders. Sorry, Minhaj is coming in. Or is it Ranadeep? It is Ranadeep. Mohit on strike. Ranadeep coming in for his second ball. Outside of off. Hits it over. Covers. And the batsman scored 2 runs. Again outside of off. Mohit pushes it through covers. Easy 2 runs. I wonder if the bowler is trying to set the batsman up by bowling outside of off. He's having the batsman push at it, and both the shots that Mohit has played has been in the air, but it has always landed in the safe zone so far. Comes into the batsman this time. Mohit pushes it towards gully. No runs conceded for this ball. Ooh, what a nice slow paced ball that was. Very, very beautifully bowled. Slow Yorker. Mohit was lucky to get his bat down in time. Pitched right at the middle stump. And pulls it outside. Umpire signals for a wide. The wind is not helping the bowler at this time. If you're trying to pitch outside of off, the wind is towards the off side of the batsman right now, so it will drive your ball outside the wide line. Placed it right into covers, more towards point at this point. It's at the end of 2 overs. Chicago players seem to be doing okay, chugging along. No losses so far. Javed coming back into the attack. The 3rd over. And just pulls it really, really high. Drops right in front of the fielder at square leg. Deep square leg. I think the fielder lost the ball in the lights. And Josh had hit that ball really, really high. Just managed to get 2 runs. Ooh, a short ball pitched right at Josh. A good bouncer by Javed. And Josh answers. Josh answers with a 6. Right over the long on boundary. What a beautiful shot that was. I think Josh is one of the few batsmen that I've seen a good shoulder and hip separation. All his shots seem to fly over the boundary like really, really far. And if you look at him when he's batting or when he's hitting those big shots, his hip separation is tremendous compared to any other batsman that I've seen, at least in the Chicagoland area. The way he pivots increases the strike force onto that ball. Let's see what Javed does for his next ball. Again, tries to do a short ball this time. Oh my God. Missed catch by the fielder. This was right in his hands. Right in, he played it right into the fielder's hands. Slightly forward though. He dropped it. Josh manages to get 1 run for that. So this has proven a little more expensive for Javed compared to the first over that he bowled, where he had only conceded 7, I believe it was. Looks like the bowler is requesting a change for the ball. That's the fastest ever change of ball I have seen. While the weather is so beautiful out here. Maybe it's just hitting the ball really, really hard. In swinger this time, misses the batsman completely. And umpire signals a wide and a bye. Just tries to hit that ball hard but doesn't go anywhere. Oh, just trying to be aggressive, stepping out to Javed. Javed bounces the ball. batsmen still get one off the bye.
Italian Express is a proud sponsor of the Chicago Players. Use promo code SUMMER15 to order delicious menu items that are sure to satisfy any craving.
Best batsmen never stop improving. That's why I use Stance Beam to improve my game every day. Now it's your turn to use Stance Beam Striker and take your game to the next level.
Welcome back. Ranadeep coming into bowl. The wind is getting a little strong and bells are blowing off the stumps. Pitch is right in line with the off stump. Just pushes it off. No runs conceded. That was a good ball. Outside of off and hits it away. Deep into the covers for a 4. I wonder if you're a bowler what you would be thinking when you try to bowl to Josh. You cannot bowl him anywhere outside of off because he has a good reach and he maximizes when he's picking balls outside of off. He can also hit really hard when it's on the leg side towards deep mid wicket and the long on boundaries. That was a really well thought out ball. Keeps Josh in check. So far, Ranadeep has only conceded 4 runs of this over in 3 balls. Oh, a full toss and lands it right on the stumps this time to get Josh's wicket. That was absolutely stunning. Looked like a no ball, but slower one, and it dipped right in front of Josh and he couldn't do anything. So now we have the answer. How do you keep Josh in check? You bowl slower, full tosses to him where he cannot pick up the speed and get onto the stumps. Next batsman coming in is Kevin. Anadeep coming in for his next ball, and Kevin watches it all the way into the keeper's hand. Let's see, last ball. Bowls it outside of the off stump, and it's a wide, signaled by the umpire. I think what the bowler needs to take into account is the wind. When you're trying to bowl wide Yorkers, it's not going to work out with the wind being on that side. Bowls it inside this time. Kevin plays it for no runs, and that will be the end of the over. So end of 4 overs, Chicago players are 31 for the loss of 1 wicket. Monith is batting on 10 runs. Current run rate is 7.7.
Italian Express is a proud sponsor of the Chicago Players. Use promo code SUMMER15 to order delicious menu items that are sure to satisfy any craving.
Change in bowling. Kamran Syed into attack. It's a Yorker length ball. Oh, it's a lovely swing.
It'll be on social media.
The batsman just missed the line. Kevin Phillip bowled out by Kamran Syed for 0. The new batsman in is Manam Patel, captain of Chicago Players. I think he was the man of the match in the last game. Kamran Syed is bowling against the wind. He got a nice swing. It's gonna swing out. He bowled down the leg side. It's a white ball. It's a Yorker ball. Well played by Manan Patel. Oh, that's a nice shot. There is a fielder at long on. It's going to be a single. That's the end of 5 overs, 34 for 2. It's a very good over for Kamran Syed. He got a wicket for 3 runs. Rana is going to continue from the other end. Oh, that's a full length ball, well driven by Manan for a single over covers. It's a nice ball, full length delivery, well defended by Monit. Darpan and Anil are the 2 umpires officiating today. Oh, that's a wild swing on a full length ball. He missed it. The ball misses the stumps. Well kept by the keeper. The ball swung in and he played it on the leg side. Rana is bowling to his field. He got a deep cover on long on. He's bowling full length ball with good swing. That was a little back of length ball. Edged behind the keeper. It's a single. That brings back Manan on strike. Oh, he didn't give any width on that ball. So at the end of 6 overs, 36 for 2. Chicago players need 114 runs in 14 overs with a record run rate of 8.14. I think that must be Rana's last over for this spell. Normally they bring him back during the death overs after 18 or 19th over. It's going to be Kamran Syed continuing. I think he has bowled 1 over 3 runs for 1 wicket. A beautiful outswing to get Kevin Phillip bowled for a duck. It's played on the leg side. It's a quick single. The keeper is standing up for Kamran Syed. I think it was a good plan. They were trying to bat down the wicket in order to negate Kamran's swing. Now they have to play inside the crease. Let's see if he can produce a wicket right now. So much of width in that ball, and it was played. Oh, it was a bye. It's a lot of wind here. Kamran is bowling against the wind. Oh, that's a good Yorker. Played to the point for a single. Monith is taking his time. He has scored 14 runs of 18 balls. That was a good shot over covers. They have a cover fielder, deep cover, and deep point and long off. So he's bowling according to the field. It was a single. I think that was a wide ball, yeah. Wide given by the umpire. Played to the third man for a single. They have 6-3 field, 6 on the offside. Kamran is bowling outside the off stump, according to the field. At the end of 7 overs, 41 for 2. Chicago players need 109 runs in 13 overs with a record run rate of 8.38. Looks like Rana is going to bowl his 4th over. They normally keep one of his over at the end, but looks like there is a change in plan from SKOKIE. Probably they are trying to break this partnership. I'm sure they don't want Manan to settle down. Oh, that's a good ball. On the line. Well played by Monit. Okay, nice bowling. He's not giving any width for Monit to play on the offside. One more dot ball. Oh, again, same ball. He got a nice action, bowling action. I think Chicago players want to play out Ranadeep and attack the other bowlers. It's just three balls remaining in a spell. They have just scored 12 runs, with the loss of 1 wicket. Oh, nice delivery outside the off stump. Oh, that's a Yorker ball. I think he has played 5 dot balls in this over. Let's see if it's going to be a maiden over by Rana. Oh, that's a nice shot over long on for a single. Lovely spell by Rana. 4 overs, 13 runs and 1 wicket. At the end of 8 overs, Chicago players are 42 for 2. Kamran Syed is bowling his 3rd over. The record run rate at the start of the innings was 7.5. Now it's 9 per over. Oh, there is a change in bowling. Kamran Syed is not bowling. I think it's Adil into the attack. Change in field. There is a long off and deep covers, point, short third man, short covers, deep square leg and deep mid wicket and long on. Well bowled and played towards third man. There is a fielder there, so it's a dot ball. Full length ball played towards long off for a single. He played a nice scoop shot towards fine leg for 2 runs. That was a nice shot. That's played towards long off. Prithvesh is he took the catch. That's a nice catch. Manan Patel is out for 7 in 9 balls. Good catch by Prithvesh. This is one of the best catch for the day, but we saw a very good catch in the first innings by Sami Chaudhary on the boundary line. That was like one of the excellent catch in this league. Change in bowling worked for SKOKIE. They got the opponent captain out for 4 runs of 7 balls. Remember, he was the man of the match in the last game. I think it was the pressure which made him play that shot. Monith is there. He opened the innings and he has played 28 balls, 18 runs. That put pressure on the other batsmen. And there are 3 wickets.
Italian Express is a proud sponsor of the Chicago Players. Use promo code SUMMER15 to order delicious menu items that are sure to satisfy any craving.
New batsman is AB. Another change in bowling. DJ into the attack. He's one of the youngest young talent in Chicago. That was a beautiful ball. Missed by the batsman and very close to the stumps. It's a dot ball. Play towards the point. It's a dot ball. That's too much outside the off stump, and well played by the batsman towards backward point for a 4. It's a nice shot. That shot by Monit made SKOKIE to change their field. Now they have a deep point, and they have taken off their deep square leg. So deep mid wicket, long on, long off, deep covers and deep point. Again the same ball outside off. Edged towards the third man for 2 runs. The first 2 balls were so good. Now he's bowling way outside the off stump. It's very easy picking for the batsman. Again, he's bowling outside the off stump. Played between deep point and third man for a single. Looks like Monit is trying to show some aggression. Abhinay is playing his first ball. Played towards the cover fielder. It's a dot ball. At the end of 10 overs, Chicago players are 54 for 3 wickets. Looks like they both were same at this point. Here's the bowling scorecard. Javed Patel bowled 2 overs for 18 runs. The pick of the bowlers is Ranadeep, 4 overs 13 runs for a wicket. Another change in bowling. Kamran Syed is back into the attack, replacing Adil. There is a deep point fielder, deep covers and long off. I think the plan is to bowl well outside the off stump. Well played by Monit towards long off for a single. Kamran Syed is bowling to his field set. Again, he tried to bowl outside the off stump and looks like it's a wide. Play it towards mid off for a single. Oh, that's a poor ball down the leg side for a wide. Again, ball outside the off stump, play towards the point, and they're trying to take 2 runs. Oh, that was a good throw, but the batsman reached safely. The record run rate keep going up. It's close to 10 runs per over. That was a Yorker ball. Good bowling by Kamran Syed. He's bowling according to the field set. Again, one more Yorker ball. Well fielded by the fielder at covers. I think it is Abdullah. At the end of 11 overs, Chicago players are 60 for 3. We are looking at the partnership for Chicago players. I think it's, oh, that's not the partnership, it's the scorecard. Jash Patel scored 14 runs of 12 balls. Monith is 28 of 38 balls. I think he's the one who was to take some chance and started scoring at a faster rate. Other batsmen Kevin and Manan Patel. Well fielded by the fielder at the covers. Abhinay is trying to settle in. That was a good shot over covers for a boundary. That's a white ball. He didn't connect it properly. Oh, it was a drop catch by Sohail Patel. Oh, nice throw. What a throw. Direct hit by Prithvesh Patel. They dropped the catch, and Prithvesh Patel, he came from the boundary. He did an excellent direct hit. Monith Patel is gone after playing a slow innings. The new batsman is Sameer Chaudhary, who took an excellent catch in the boundary today. The record run rate is close to 10. Chicago players are trying to start playing aggressive. Well bowled by DJ. That should be a wide ball. Yeah, called wide by umpire. Samir Chhatri is trying to get off strike, but no luck there. They have a packed offside field. Oh, that was a drop catch. Well tried by DJ. The ball went too long off. And it's a single. At the end of 12 overs, Chicago players 68 for 4. They need 82 runs from 8 overs with a record rate of 10.25. Kamran Syed is continuing from the other end. This is his last over. We are looking at over by over chart. It's a beautiful ball. It was pitched on the leg stump and then swung out to the off stump. Beautiful bowling by Kamran Syed. That was a little full length ball. Two dots in a row. We know Samir Chaudhary is a busy player. I think a big shot is coming now. He played it on the offside for a single. Chicago players are trying to show some aggression in batting, but they are not able to connect properly. Both the batsmen are still new. Abhinay just played 5 balls and Samir played 6 balls. Abhinay tried to shuffle and play but still misses the ball. That should be plumb. He was standing on the leg stump, but before the bowler released the ball, he moved towards the middle stump and it was plumb. LBW. Pinay got out for 6 runs of 7 balls. LBW by Kamran Syed. The new batsman is Jay Patel. He has played 8 matches in American T20 and scored 88 runs and has taken 1 wicket.
Italian Express is a proud sponsor of the Chicago Players. Use promo code SUMMER15 to order delicious menu items that are sure to satisfy any craving.
Best batsmen never stop improving. That's why I use Stance Beam to improve my game every day. Now it's your turn to use Stance Beam Striker and take your game to the next level.
The new batsman is Jay Patel, left-hand batsman. Kami has bowled so beautiful today. He has bowled 3.5 overs, 15 for 2. This is his last ball of his spell. It's too much wind. Let's see if he can produce another wicket. Oh, well played towards the point for a single. At the end of 13 overs, 69 for 5, 70 for 5. Good spell by Kamran Syed. 16 for 2 in 4 overs, and he got 2 important wickets. We are looking at the scorecard for Chicago Players. It's all the batsmen got the start. I mean, 2-3 of them got the start, but they couldn't convert it. They are playing at a run rate of 5.38. They still have 5 wickets in hand and 7 overs to go, and they have to chase 80 runs. Change in bowling, Rohan Patel into the attack. The pick of the bowlers is Ranadeep and also Kamran Syed. Both bowled 4 overs and gave 12 runs and 16 runs and took 2 wickets, I think. Yeah, we are looking at the bowling scorecard. Ranadeep 4 overs 13 for 1 and Kamran Syed 4 overs 16 for 2. He missed out on a full toss ball. Played towards long off for a 2. Good running between the wickets by Samir Chowdhury. I think this is the 6th bowler used by SKOKIE. That was a wild swing towards long off. He couldn't connect it. We are looking at the points table for. Let us get back to this. It's a dot ball. Yes, getting back to the point table. Both Midwest Stars and Barrington played eight matches. Midwest Stars at the first place with 20 points. Played towards long off for a single. The record run rate at the start of the innings was 7.5. Now it is 12.16. I feel Chicago players played very slowly in the beginning. They did not utilize the power play. Samir Chaudhary is trying to hit it over covers, but he played a single towards long off. Rowan is bowling so beautiful. He has bowled 5 balls for 4 runs. He's not giving any room to the batsman. Jay Patel missed out on another full toss. Point stick. Here we are looking at the points table. I think Chicago players is mostly out of the tournament, but it's gonna be the first 3 teams: Midwest Stars, Barrington Crescent Cricket Club and SKOKIE. Any 2 of them can qualify for the final. Even though Midwest Stars have negative run rate, they are at 20 points. Adil is back into the attack. Chicago players need 76 of 6 overs with a record rate of 12.67. Samir on strike. Quick single towards point. Adil is bowling his second over. That was a good ball by Adil. I think he's bowling to his field set. They have straight long off and long on, and they have a deep cover and deep mid wicket and a deep point. That was bowled way outside the off stump. It's a wide. They have moved the deep point fielder towards deep third man. Again, one more full toss missed by Jay Patel. He played it towards covers for single. Both Samir and Jay Patel are trying to play the shots, but they couldn't connect any of those deliveries. to a boundary. At this stage, single is not going to help Chicago players. They have to get at least 2 boundaries every over. There was a good slow ball by Adil. Played towards mid wicket for a quick single. Just 4 singles in this over. Oh, that's a good shot over, long gone. Brilliant effort by Prithvish, but he couldn't stop that 6. Good shot by Jay Patel. They have scored their first boundary after 6 or 7 overs, I think. Wow, the bat was broken. There is a change in bat. He just hit a 6 and there is a change in bat. Beautifully bowled by Adil. Excellent slower ball, low full toss. Jay was not able to get underneath the ball. Adil, at the end of 2 overs, he gave 16 runs for a wicket. Score. Chicago players at the end of 15 overs, 85 for 5. They need 65 runs in 5 overs with a record run rate of 13 runs per over. Both Sameer and Jay are looking at the scorecard. Rohan Patel is the 6th bowler used by SKOKIE. I think Chicago players will try to attack him. He has bowled 1 over for 4 runs. Another dot ball. That's a good shot over deep mid wicket. They ran for a 2. Beautifully bowled by Rohan Patel. He bowled way outside the off stump. Jay Patel completely missed the ball. and he got a deep third man for that ball. Even if it edges, it goes for the catch. Oh, another shot over, long off. The fielder missed the catch and it went for a 6. He was running towards his right. It was not an easy catch. It was a good try. Beautifully balled. Close to the wide line. He's trying to bowl away from the batsman. Jay Patel is very comfortable playing any ball close to his body. Again, he's moving and playing towards the third man. They got a fielder at the third man. There's a misfield by the fielder. They ran 2. Good running between the wickets. At the end of 16 overs, Chicago players are 95 for 5. They need 4 overs, 55 runs in 4 overs with a record run rate of 13.75. They have a good partnership going on. Jay Patel is trying to play his aggressive role as usual. Samir is happy giving singles to Jay Patel. I think at this stage Samir has to start hitting. Both the batsmen has to start hitting. They got 5 wickets in hand, 4 overs to go. Change in bowling. Javed Patel into the attack. He was the one who started the innings for SKOKIE. Javed Patel. Little back of length. Oh, the bails came off because of the wind. Umpire calling that as a dead ball. Played towards the third man for a single. Nice throw by the fielder. Javed was expensive in his first spell. He bowled 2 overs for 18 runs. Chicago players at this level, they need more than that. They need at least 2 to 3 boundaries each over. That was the right shot to play, but he did not get that connected. Samir Chaudhary, being a senior player, he goes to Jay Patel and have a small talk. Oh, Beautiful shot towards the long on. That's a 6. Chicago players need at least 2 to 3 more sixes in this over and the next over. Jay Patel was struggling in the beginning, but he has scored 28 runs in 18 balls. Another shot towards the mid wicket. They got 3 fielders down the leg side. Oh, that was a good throw, but it was not a direct hit. Samir Chaudhary was able to get back for 2. Jay is on 30 of 19 balls. One more shot towards deep square leg. Well fielded by the fielder. They just took a single. They have a deep third man for Samir. There is no deep square leg. Beautifully bowled by Javed. He's trying to bowl to his field set. That's the over. Chicago players are 105 for 5 in 17 overs. Adil is back into the attack. Adil to Jay Patel. He didn't connect it properly. Played towards square leg for a single. I think the plan is Adil will bowl this over and Javed will bowl the next one, and then the last one will be again bowled by Adil. That was a good shot, but caught by the fielder on long on. I think it was Rana who took the catch. It was a good catch over the shoulder. Samir Chaudhary out for 6 of 11 balls. the new batsman in his area. I think the batsman crossed when the catch was taken, so Jay Patel should be on strike, who is hitting the ball so well in last 10 deliveries. The next 4 balls will be so interesting. If he's able to connect at least 2 boundaries, then the match is on. He played it between the square leg and mid wicket for a single. New batsman on strike, Daria. That was beautifully bowled Yorker. It's a slow Yorker. Well played by the batsman for a single. It's going to be a tough task for Chicago players to chase this target. Was that an edge? Skokie started celebrating, but umpire did not give it out. I don't think there was an edge involved. Beautiful shot. He played it towards long on for a 6. This makes it so interesting. Chicago players need 2 overs, 36 runs. They have 4 wickets in hands. Jay Patel is playing so well. He has scored 39 off 24 balls. He needs to get back on strike. Two overs to go. Chicago players need 36 runs to win. Javed Patel is back into the attack. He has bowled 3 overs, 28 runs, and no wickets. They have deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, long off, and deep covers. They try to take a 2. They did it, and there is an overthrow that brings JP back on strike. They score 3 runs in the first ball. They need 33 of 11 balls. Oh, nice shot. That's a 6. What a shot. He played it towards the mid wicket. It was actually a chance. It was well inside the boundary, but the fielder pushed it outside the line for a 6. It would have been just a 4. Because of fielder's mistake, it went for a 6. Another shot towards square leg. What a shot, man. That went at least 80 meters for a 6. That's gone outside the park. What a shot. He was waiting till the last minute and then pulled it over. Deep square leg for a 6. I'm sure it must be like 90-meter 6. This match is getting so interesting. The equation has come down to 9 balls, 21 runs to win. Javed has to bowl. He's been expensive tonight. He has bowled 3.3 overs, 43 runs. He has to bowl 3 more balls. Let's see if JP can get another boundary in this over. He tried to play it towards the mid wicket, but he couldn't connect it properly. It went to the deep square leg for a 2, and there is one more over through. They got 3 runs. SKOKIE is getting under pressure and doing some silly mistakes at the field. In last 2 overs, they gave at least 3 to 4 overthrows and miscatches. Let's see if that cost them the match. Daria on strike. Oh, that's a dot ball. Well bowled by Javed. I think Jay Patel has to get back to the strike. This is going to be the last ball. He should go for the shot and score a boundary so that JP will be on strike next over. But he just scored a single. Jay Patel will be off strike. Chicago players need 17 runs of the last over. This is so interesting. Adil is going to bowl the last over, I think. At this stage, both the teams were at the same level. Both of them scored 133 at the end of 19 overs. Adil is back into the attack. 6 balls to go. Chicago players need 17 runs to win. Definitely that Monith, I think it is Monith, is bringing a message to the batsman. Probably the message is to give Jay Patel the strike, most of the strike in the last over. I have seen the area hitting some big boundaries. Let's see if he can pull it off today. Adil has bowled 3 overs, 25 runs for 2 wickets. Let's see if he can defend 16 runs in the last over. Adil to Daria first ball. He couldn't get underneath the ball. I think they are happy with the single. They did not want to take the 2. That brings back Jay Patel on strike. Chicago players need 16 runs. Maybe 2 sixes and 1 4 will do it. 2 for them. Let's see if Jay Patel can do it. He has scored 54 of 27 balls. That was a wild swing. He couldn't connect it.
Can he be the game changer?
Let's see, Jay Patel can be the game changer for this match. Well, if he get the game for them, he'll be the man of the match most likely. Oh, that's another dot ball. I think the ball did not bounce. Beautifully bowled by Adil. Bye was given by the umpire. Now it's gonna be tough. 15 of 3 balls, and Jay Patel is off strike. Let's see if Daria can do it. Adil is bowling so beautiful this over. Oh, another Yorker length ball. He just played it towards covers for single. I think it's unless it's a no ball or a wide, the game is for Skokie. Chicago players need 14 of 2 balls. Jay Patel on strike. He couldn't convert that full toss into a 6. They ran 2.
This is how the points table look right now.
We are looking at the point table. Midwest Stars at the first place with 20 points. Oh, it's a dot ball. The last ball was a dot ball. Skokie won by 11 runs. Let's have a quick look at the point table.
First summary.
This win put Skokie Riders at the top because of the better run rate. Both Skokie and Midwest are at 20 points of 8 matches. Skokie with a run rate of .5627 and Midwest Stars with a run rate of minus .4654. We have 2 matches remaining in the league stage. Just letting the audience know that there is no game next week. There's gonna be game after that week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Last 2 matches of the league. The first 2 teams will qualify for the finals. Let's look at the match summary. Skokie Raiders, they batted first. Of 20 overs, they scored 149 for the loss of 9 wickets. Pritesh Patel played beautifully, 38 runs off 25 balls. And pick of the bowlers was Daria, 3 wickets for 28 in 4 overs. Chicago players, they were not able to chase it. They scored 138 runs for 6 wickets of 20 overs. Jay Patel did his best. He scored 56 of 31 balls. And Kamran Syed bowled 2 for 16 of 4 overs. Adil bowled 29 for 2 in 4 overs. Skokie Riders won by 11 runs. That concludes everything. Do join us for the live presentation. Thank you.